In today's world, choosing yourself is the biggest victory. In this noisy, show-off, and extremely fast-paced era, where everyone is running after something, some after fame, some after respect, some after love. In such a world, the biggest achievement of a person is that he doesn't lose himself in the noise of the world, but chooses himself. This decision seems small at first, but in reality, it is the victory that frees a person from within. Because choosing yourself means not handing your dignity, your identity, your worth into anyone else's hands. There are moments in life's journey. Life is not a straight road. Sometimes it is smooth, sometimes covered with stones. Sometimes it passes in a blink. Sometimes every moment becomes unbearable. In this journey, there come certain special moments when a person stops and asks himself, who am I really? Am I truly what the world says I am? Or am I the one sitting deep inside, in silence? This question is not ordinary. It is the kind of question that can change the path of a person's entire life. It is the moment when a person sees himself for the first time, recognizes himself, and for the first time understands that he hasn't been living for himself, but for others. This question shakes the soul inside a person. There exists a quiet place, a place where there is no noise, no drama, no fake smiles, only the truth. And when this question knocks on the door of the heart, it shakes the entire soul. This question brings pain, but it also shows the way. It makes a person face his mistakes, yet it also pushes him toward a new life. The truth we understand very late. There comes a time in life when a person understands many things, and this understanding cuts the heart. But the truth remains. If you do not choose yourself, the world will change you according to its own use. It is a truth. Bitter, merciless, but truth. The world is beautiful, yes, but it is equally ruthless. It gives love, but brings trials with it. It is full of people, yet a person still becomes lonely if he does not set his own worth. This story, this video, the message of memorable stories. In this entire video today, Memorable Stories is going to tell you that truth which has the power to change your life. A truth that strengthens the one who accepts it, and the one who ignores it becomes nothing more than the world's need, not a human being. We are living in a time where people see your smile, but not your pain. Thousands talk to you, but no one listens to your heart. There are many relationships, but little truth. Everyone says, I'm with you. But when the moment arrives, everyone disappears. This era, this time, these people, they take your patience as your weakness, your softness as your loss, your goodness as their advantage, and above all, they change you according to their own benefit. And a person understands this very late. When the heart gets tired, the soul feels heavy, and one day a person sits and thinks, for how long have I not lived for myself? For how long have I been fulfilling others' expectations? Where is my own place? This question is painful. This moment is harsh, but it is the turning point from where a person begins to change. Why do people try to change us? Have you ever wondered why people try so hard to change us? What do they gain from it? The answer is simple, clear, and bitter. 1. They want an easy person. They want someone who keeps saying yes, who doesn't argue, who doesn't set boundaries, who leaves his principles, a person who lives according to their wishes, soft, silent, and always available. 2. They don't want you. They want the ease they get from you. Some people don't appreciate your presence. They appreciate the convenience they get from you. They want you to remain an ease for them, not a burden. 3. The feeling of power. Some people influence others to hide their own weaknesses. They always change the person who allows himself to be changed. 4. Your softness convinces them. People assume that the person who tolerates doesn't feel pain. They mistake your patience for your weakness, and that is their biggest mistake. The moment when a person breaks from inside. Every person has a moment when he holds his heart and sits and thinks, I have been alive for so long, but I haven't been living for myself. This moment is bitter, as heavy as a mountain. But it is from here that transformation begins. One day the heart says, enough, this is it. And life places a mirror right in front of you. In that mirror you see a tired face, a heavy heart, a broken trust, and a question, where is my place? This is the moment a person realizes that he handed his worth into the hands of others. Why is choosing yourself the hardest journey? Easy in books, difficult in reality. Because in this journey, you must first face your own mistakes. You must accept that. You put yourself last. You didn't set boundaries. You placed your happiness in others' hands. You gave control of your life to other people. And when a person accepts this, a pain rises, a hurt. But that very pain is the beginning of change. This journey is lonely, silent, between the heart and God. When you choose yourself, transformation begins. One day, a person decides that now I will choose myself. And that is when life begins to change. 1. You learn to say no without fear, without shame, without hesitation. 2. You set boundaries. And people are shocked that the one who always said yes is now living by his own principles. 3. You start respecting yourself, and the world is forced to respect you. 4. You start making decisions with your heart, not people. And this is the moment that takes a person back to his true identity. 5. You realize that peace lies within, not in any person, not in any relationship, not in any promise. Peace lies within you. When people panic at your change, when you begin choosing yourself, some will get angry, some will distance themselves, some will complain. They will say, you've changed. And here the truth becomes clear. You did not change. You returned to who you truly were. And that is what people cannot tolerate. If you don't choose yourself, if you do not set your own worth, the world will use you according to its own needs. You will become what people want, not what your soul is. The result? Regret. A painful regret that comes too late. A message for you from memorable stories. Life is too short. Not to run, but to understand. Don't leave relationships. Don't leave love. Don't leave people. Just stop leaving yourself. The world will never tell you your worth. The world will always demand more and give less. But you must choose yourself. For your truth, for the protection of your soul, for your dignity. Remember, the one who chooses himself, the world cannot change him. And this is the message that Memorable Stories is bringing to you.